Hello and welcome back to the Terminal Demo Series. I'm Hannah with Lightning Labs, and this is a series where we walk through using Terminal, your all-in-one node management tool, from health checks to auto fees, loop pool, and more. And in this video, we'll talk about LND accounts. And of course, as this is a demo video, we won't go into exactly how these accounts work. We'll just direct you to the docs and then show you how to use it. So let's go have a quick look at those docs. So going here to, of course, docs.lightning.engineering. Over on the menu over here, we can go to Lightning Terminal and then scroll down to LND Accounts. So if you're curious about how this works or all the different options, then you can read through all of this and get all kinds of information. I'll just mention a couple of things here. Right at the top, we note that using LitD, users are able to create virtual off-chain accounts on top of their LND node, each with their own macaroon and spending rules such as spending limits or an expiration date. So really quite cool stuff. It's important to note that this is not like a separate node, right? This is just one LND node. All the keys remain managed by that one LND node, and the account balances are tracked and enforced by that one LND node. So you might be asking, why might we want to do this? What does this do for us? And of course, you can scroll down here and read through a number of very interesting use cases, but I'll just note this one, which I imagine would be very interesting to node operators and node managers. And that's the idea of just having this enhanced security model. So if you have an LND node, and there are a number of different applications which connect to that node and use it to get access to the Lightning Network and to make Lightning payments. Well, it's really cool and adds an extra security feature to be able to set up different accounts on that node for those different applications. So application A, has these permissions and this budget, and application B has these permissions and this budget, right? So it's really very cool, sort of extra security layer. So that's awesome. Also important to note that these connections can be made with macaroons, right? Or with LNC, Lightning Node Connect. So tons and tons of options there. All right, so enough of that. Let's go over here to the LitD UI. So this is the LitD instance that I have running next to my L402's rFun testnet node. And if you're curious about how to get this set up, you can watch the first video in the series, which shows you how to install LitD and how to pull up this UI for your node. But once you're here, we're going to go over to the Lightning Node Connect tab, and we're just going to demonstrate how to set up an account that also comes with a Lightning Node Connect connection string. So we're going to go over here. We're going to create a new session, and we'll give this a name. We'll call it Accounts Demo, and then we'll do permission types. And here we want to set up a custom type because we want to set up an account. We'll go next. And very important to note here, we see permission types, and these are permission types for a Lightning Node Connect connection string, right? So setting up a Lightning Node Connect connection, these are different permission types you can do, but we want to set up this specific one. We want to create an account. So if you notice here, we have permissions. When I click custodial account, all of a sudden I get this option to add a balance as well, right? So we can have a specific balance associated with this custodial account. Also, we can set an expiration date, which is pretty cool. I'll go with 90 days on this one. You can see all the various different permission options here. I'll just keep this as is, and let's click submit. Okay, so here we have a list of all the various different connections that we have active. You can see the account name, the type, and then we get some data over here. So custodial accounts cannot be used with terminal, so won't do that. We can come here and we can copy the pairing phrase, and we could even generate a QR code, which is quite cool. So to recap, what we've done here is we've used the LitD UI to create not just a Lightning Node connection string, but a whole account with a specific budget and a specific set of permissions that can then be accessed with that Lightning Node Connect connection string. So that's really handy, as you can give that connection string then to perhaps a friend who you want to let use your node, or maybe an application who's using your node, all sorts of different options. And as always, don't forget to check out the docs at docs.lightning.engineering for more information. Thanks.